Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Crypto News Podcast. We are buzzing as always. I'm back in the city. What a rip, Greece and Dubai, but we are back, baby. The weather is actually lovely right now. I love fall weather in Toronto. I'm a little jet lagged though. Just got back from Dubai yesterday. I mean, heck, a 15-hour flight. It does mess with you a little being in a compressed tube for that long. And I barely slept. So guys, if I'm fumble effing my words today, please bear with me. I'm doing my best, but I'm super pumped to have today's guest on the show, Czhang Lin, head of LBank Labs. He's a seasoned crypto investor with TradFi expertise. He currently serves as the head of LBank Labs and a partner at LBank Exchange. He transitioned to crypto in 2017 after honing macro strategies. He led investments as director at PreAngel and partner at JRR Crypto, driving over 100 successful projects. As head of LBank, he leads a global Web3 venture capital platform with over 100 million in AUM dedicated to early stage investments in compliant blockchain infra, regulated DeFi apps, AI integration, and scalable decentralized solutions. Their bread and butter, supporting founders and scaling innovation into real world impact. Czhang, welcome to the show, my friend. Pumped to have you on. How you doing this lovely evening? Morning for me, evening for you in China. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. Well, great to be here on the show with you, Matt. So, tell me what should I do?
Likewise.
What-
Well, I mean, before the show, I think it'd be great just for the listeners. I mean, I was telling you I want to go visit China. My girlfriend and I are probably going to go next year. It's been on my bucket list forever. My dad was actually there in 2008 at the Beijing Olympics. Not as a athlete by any means, but he did work for CBC, Canada's national news and broadcast company. He absolutely loved it. I have a bunch of friends who've been. They all say amazing things about it. They say you guys are way ahead of us, way ahead of the West and pretty much absolutely everything when it comes to tech innovation. And honestly, shout out BYD as well. I was just in Dubai in North America. There's no BYD cars. They're banned here. And I was in a bunch of BYD Ubers. They were so comfortable. They're smooth. They're quiet. So I'm a big fan of you guys. But before we get into it, you told me you lived in Toronto. I've heard from a lot of Chinese people that Toronto has some of the best Chinese food in the world outside of China. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, because a bunch of Hong Kongese actually immigrated to Canada, Toronto in the late 90s. So basically, a lot of great chefs basically moved over to Toronto as well as Vancouver. So that's why a lot of good cuisines actually got exported to the ground in North America back then.
It's so good. And you told me you lived in North York for a bit. The food in North York, just off of Finch. Oh my God, it's freaking incredible. And of course, Chinatown has great food as well. But I head over, once every couple of weeks and I pig out on Chinese food and I eat like an absolute pig and eat it all. It's so friggin' good. So I love your guys' food, man. It's absolutely incredible.
It's one of the best for sure.
It is. Let's buzz on China for a bit before we get into crypto and LBank. What's it like living in China? I haven't had a guest from China on the show in quite some time. Again, in the West, we hear all these things about China. We see the pictures, how advanced you guys are, the tech, the whole nine yards. Maybe just let us know, like, what's it like living in China? Is it as it seems coming from the West, all the media that we see?
Well, me myself, actually, China was also new for me a couple years ago. I never lived in China beforehand. Actually, I spent most of my life abroad, so as I mentioned, in Poland, as well as in Canada. But last couple of years that I was moving around, well, crypto is a bit of a nomad lifestyle.
Yes,
But I've been here for a bit to travel in and travel out quite a lot. And just to be very frank, China has the best fintech out there.
of
Like
course.
the whole West is all crazy about the stable coins. It's like the new thing that all of a sudden, whoa, wow, guys, it's like you have a USDT or whatever stable on crypto, a digital payment. But you have to know that for most of the locals here in Asia, particularly in China, many of them have not seen paper cash for years. Like me myself, I never walk around with paper cash or credit card anymore. I just have my phone. I got my QR code to my whatever Alipay or WeChat Pay, and that's the lifestyle here. I mean, literally, people last 5 years or six, everything is digitalized already. So when it comes to fintech, for sure, China is so way advanced in anywhere else that I've been traveling so much and just never seen anything alike. As well as besides just the payment sector, right? A bunch of other sectors, Chinese are also really doing amazing. I mean, doing just great. As you mentioned, BYD, electric cars, man, wow, this production here, the quality they've got
Crazy.
here, and the cost of
Crazy.
them producing here, it's like 1/5 perhaps of BMW you have in Europe, right? I mean, the quality to the price is just amazing. whatever the bunch of things they want to do here, they actually do deliver. So that's why most of the great exchanges out there today in crypto spaces are actually made of Chinese folks, right? Back in the early days, because they have embedded a very strong app culture, whether it's super apps or just regular app. It just, well, the production line here is just top of the line.
Super apps. I want to get into these. I've never used one. I've seen friends use them, and some of my friends, some of my Chinese friends, when they come back, and you're not even allowed to use them here in Canada. The app won't even load, but they've sent me videos and they've showed me the screen recordings of it. It's insane what you can do with WeChat. Like, you can literally order anything. You can online shop. You can send money to friends. You can chat with friends. Like, you can literally do anything. Do you think the West will ever adopt super apps? I know we don't have them. They're all fragmented. You have companies like Meta that could create a super app with your Instagram and your Facebook and your WhatsApp, and they could easily embed payments. Twitter, or Elon Musk wants to build a super app, but do you think we're ever going to have super apps here in the West?
I mean, super apps, indeed, most of super apps actually came out of China first. I mean, for every coin, you got two sides, right? The reason why super app is so strong here in China, particularly, for example, WeChat, you can pay your phone bills, literally your utility bills, your
I
phone
know.
bills,
Right on
your
the app.
heating bills, water bills, everything in the app, right? I mean, literally you can do almost everything. You can call nurses, book hospitals, everything on those apps. The amazing thing about this is that, so the funny thing is, because everything is so centralized, there's a
Exactly.
centralized system that actually exists. You
Yeah.
connect to the rightful API, you connect to the rightful people, they will make it happen. Where things in the West perhaps is so fragmented and
Mm,
so uncentralized in some way, that creating a super app actually have to go through a lot of barriers, right? I mean, for Meta, if they want to connect to all those phone bills, they have to connect with all the service providers or electricity bills. You have to connect with all those ones. I mean, dude, that's like 20 years of negotiating, right? So it's hard to
literally.
happen. It's very hard for it to actually occur.
That's such a good point. Yeah, it's just, again, I've been away for about a month. I came back. I thought I was going to be gone for a week, and the amount of things I have to take care of, Chung, that literally have to be done on this website and this website and this app and then this website and then this app. It's like, my life would just be so much easier if we had a super app where I could just log on and go pay, book like, it's literally going to take me hours to get out all my shit together, when there's no reason that it should. It's 2025. So very, very cool. I'm very excited to go. Look, great start to the show on China here. Let's get into LBank. You know what? Well, yeah, we'll get into LBank here. LBank is sort of in the Chinese ethos. It's a bit of a behemoth. It does a little bit of everything. You guys got the exchange. You got the launchpad. You got the edge. You got security partnerships. You got absolutely everything. You got the venture capital arm. You got sort of the PE arm. How would you describe LBank? Just to kick the stage off here and to paint a good picture. What exactly is LBank?
I mean, LBank it is by default the crypto exchange, right? And all the other functions you mentioned, whether it's a staking program, whether it's earn, whether it's investment, or whether it's other sectors, Launchpad or whatever, or it's called LBank Edge today. I mean, or even meme Launchpad, right? I mean, this is all embedded within the exchange to provide a very good service towards the clients, like retailers, right? Similarly, with the super apps concept, as we just spoke about, it's the founder and the product team have got this a strong mindset of providing one-stop solution
Mm.
and providing the best user experience towards for the retailers. Therefore, they have to continue building the product, continue adding new functions to the product, continue improving whatever the clients would want to have, right? So make the trading and the earnings the whole crypto machine much easier and much more friendly. So that's actually many words, but in reality, LBank actually, by default it is a crypto exchange, but it's providing way more than just trading.
So it does a little bit of everything.
Or it has to. The landscape of crypto exchange today out there, I mean, look at anyone, all the others, it actually by default has to have this kind of product on the site. And it's quite competitive. The strength of LBank is that it's been out there in the market for over a decade.
Yeah.
Therefore, it has proved its own track that it was security proven, it's product proven, and well, can provide a lot of service towards clients, right? I mean, being there for 10 years is not easy.
Very good point. So a couple different things I want to touch on. a lot of people, I mean, an exchange is literally the best business. Owning an exchange is one of the best businesses in the whole world. It's a literal money printer. People want, like anything else in life, people want to make, it rolls on fear and greed, the fear of missing out and the greed of making more, sort of a vicious circle that makes our world go around. On a crypto exchange, you have a license to money print. Heck, I wish I started a crypto exchange 10 years ago. In fact, I have some Canadian friends who did, and they did very well right now. But what does it look like on the inside of an exchange? There's hundreds of employees at all of these crypto exchanges. There's tons of developers. You have people selling. You have biz dev reps. You have all these meme coins and new ecosystems coming into the arena. They all want to get listed on every single exchange, including LBank. Walking through the biz dev side of things, what does that look like on the inside?
Well, for what I observe from the founders, the owner of LBank, right? I mean, it's not an easy life. It's not an easy life. Let me say that again.
24/7.
Yeah. If you own a Nasdaq, if you own an NYC, whatever exchange out there, you actually have weekends off. You have times off during the day. But being a crypto exchange, by the fact that crypto runs 24/7, you never really have a holiday for yourself. And the way how I see my buddy, like the C-level out there that works the execution level, or the owner, because I know those folks, it's rough. Like they literally have to work 24/7, non-stop.
Yeah.
Anything could happen at any moment. They always stand by. And well, exchange out there today, just it has so many products within that so many things could potentially have a bug or not go wrong, but could do better perhaps. And then they constantly need to improve. It's tough life. Like yeah, they do make money, agree, but I don't envy those. Like sometimes you have to find life and balance. But being an exchange or owner or the C-level out there and what I'm seeing, it's really tough.
24/7. Yeah, you're grinding. Okay. LBank Edge. This is something that interests me. A dedicated hub for experiencing 100x gems, 100x, mostly meme coins. And again, you guys have really, really solid liquidity. One of the best in the world when it comes to liquidity. When it comes to meme coins, liquidity is the name. I mean, liquidity is the name of the game for anything in crypto. How awesome have a launch has this been for not only your team, but your customers as well? It seems like everyone's really been enjoying LBank Edge.
Yeah, actually, LBank Edge has, from what I've also observing, the community has given very positive feedback with LBank Edge, and the community are happy about that. And actually, the performance is probably higher than what even people expected, and it's doing really well. However, just stay tuned because the product guys are still improving, wanting to add more functionality to it, and there might be something more cooler features to it as well soon coming up.
Okay, you're just dangling a carrot in front of you, but can't tell me the news. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Do you think
Can't do that.
Do you think meme coins will ever go away, or do you think like the mayhem of pumped up fun, the ability? I mean, same thing. LBank Edge giving people the ability. Back in the old days, like you sort of had to work to find those memes, be in the trenches. I feel like it's a lot easier. I mean, it's harder, but it's easier. It's harder to hit those 100 baggers, 1,000 baggers, but it's easier to participate. You know what I mean? Like 5-6 years ago, unless you were a crypto degenerate, Czhang, you couldn't really participate in meme coins. Now, as long as you use a centralized exchange like LBank to go and onboard your whatever currency to Solana, now you can participate right on any pretty much exchange. I'm pumped up fun on anything when it comes to memes. Do you think memes are here to stay?
Well, meme will stay, but it may have different names. I mean, what crypto world is never short of is innovation. So people will come up with different ways, different things to play with, to jungle with around. So today it's called memes. Tomorrow maybe called something else, but it will never go away. The money making mechanism, the whole thing with crypto will always stay there. So I'm not worried about it at all.
Memes are here to stay. I like it. Look, you're on a roll. We got to take a quick break. Give a huge shout out to our sponsor of the show. When we get back, we are going to continue to buzz on LBank. We're going to get into some current market share stuff as well. Huge shout out to PrimeXPT, longtime friends and longtime sponsors of the Crypto News podcast. We love the team at PrimeXPT as they offer a robust trading system for both beginners and professional traders. It doesn't matter if you're a rookie or a vet. You can easily design and customize your layouts and widgets to best fit your trading style. PrimeXPT is also running an exclusive promo for listeners of the Crypto News podcast. Use the promo code CryptoNews50. That's CryptoNews50, all one word. Again, that's CryptoNews50, CryptoNews50, all one word, to receive 50% of your deposit credited to your trading account. And now back to the show with Czhang. Mate, what else about LBank? You guys have so much news coming out. What else do you guys have for me? Because again, I'd love to get into some non-LBank stuff and talk about the current state of the market, some stablecoin wars, investment outlook on Bitcoin. We just had a Fed cut. Is there going to be another Fed cut? Gold's going parabolic. I mean, public blockchains. You got Fortune 500 companies. This is the best private companies in the world launching blockchains. Tons of stuff to get into. But any more LBank stuff and any news coming out over the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, well, actually, LBank is hosting a lot of events globally, both in Korea and down and also in Dubai. That's right, in Token 2049. But soon from now, next week, actually Monday, 22nd, LBank will actually be holding a global forum at the Korea National Assembly while having a few other, let's say, lawmakers in Korea, and to work together and to discuss potential collaborations and other good crypto information exchanges, right, between the parties. So that's a good event. If anyone will be in KBW, can shout out. We'll be there. And also at the same time, LBank is creating a boost hub it's a similar platform offering crypto access with ultra low barriers, enabling users to join early stage opportunity with ease. Another product line coming up soon.
And this is LBank Bootstrap, and this is so early. This is like if you're a founder, you can come in and you guys will provide the resources, both qualitative and quantitative, to help you grow to that next level.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Agree.
I like that. And the event at Token 2049 as well, you mentioned?
Yeah, there'll be other events in Token 2049 for sure. There'll be other things. So stay in contact, see what LBank will offer. A bunch of good events coming up. So it's gonna be quite active.
I love that. General crypto market right now. I mean, you and I are recording on Friday the 19th. We had a rate cut 2 days ago on Wednesday at FOMC at, I believe it was, 4:30 Eastern time. The market, I believe, sort of had a price in. We've had some pretty crazy growth, though, over the last couple of days. And then today, everyone's selling off. I think there's also, I want to say there's $3.4 billion in Bitcoin and Ethereum options expiring today as well, which always makes that a volatile day. What's your take on the present day market? Are we going to see October like we normally do, where everything rips? Are we in for a bit of a bear? Are we going to sort of keep chopping? What do you think is going to happen over the next couple months until
we're generally quite positive towards the end of the year, or let's say walking into the last quarter of the year, Q4. Well, by looking at the on-chain analysis or other stats that we are observing, we are not foreseeing anything big bear coming up at all, right? If you look at the whole crypto stables out there, there are more and more stables out there today than used to be, like almost double towards what one Bitcoin was 69 grand. So we're actually seeing double the money coming inflow into the crypto circle, while also observing a lot of those money is actually USDC or ETF or perhaps now DAT that are more institutional than retailers. That shows a stronger, let's say, holding possibility, right, than retailers would be in the past. So now we're generally quite positive towards the end of the year.
I like that.
Should be seeing all-time highs soon.
New all-time highs. Love to hear it. Stablecoins. Touch on stablecoins. You mentioned stables. I've been saying it for a while in this podcast that the two killer use cases in crypto present day, not even present day, forever, have been two things: centralized exchanges, which you guys are, and stablecoins. Centralized exchanges are the tool that allow folks to onboard to crypto. Without a centralized exchange, you're screwed. There's so many of them, and it's the reason why you guys make so much money, because you are the first touch point for people to enter the cryptoverse. And secondly, stablecoins. You mentioned WeChat, right? 99% of the world doesn't have WeChat. Stablecoins are awesome. It gives you sort of that super app power. We don't need to get into it. And then, of course, for the developing countries who don't have stable currencies, they need stablecoins. They need, that access to the US dollar or perhaps whatever other currency it is, but most of the time USDT or USDC. And now we have a bunch more coming to the arena. Stablecoins continue to grow. I don't see the train stopping anytime soon. Circle just went live on NASDAQ, on NYSE. They went absolutely parabolic. What's your take on stablecoins? We're going to keep seeing a lot of growth. Are they going to continue to grow? Are we going to get a Euro stablecoin? Are we going to get other currency stablecoins? What's going on in the stablecoin world?
I mean, as very early mentioned with the super apps, right? Stablecoin really represents a fintech moving forward. People are living away all the way from paper money to credit card usage, now to stables, where you can pay each other, transfer money faster and cheaper, which is one of the default blockchain as a tech advantage it brings, right? So stables is part of the functionality or the adaptability for crypto into real world is for sure there. So we'll be seeing way more stables out there issued by various nations. I think especially somewhere we're heading over with the whole Forex down the line too. So it's a must-have adoption for most nations to issue stable coins, I believe. And now the question is not just what will be issued, meaning stable coins. The question is, where will they be used? So we're actually observing another opportunities right now into a potential PayFi sector. Because why would you have so many stables? If you're just gonna keep it as just trading to buy Bitcoins? No, for sure not. It's gonna be used for PayFis, right? So I'm seeing companies such as Stripe or any other online payments to soon adopt stables, potentially abandon Swift system, right? So PayFi is coming up next after stable, at least from the investment side. That's what we're seeing.
Okay, tell me more about PayFi. Why are you so bullish on PayFi?
Yeah, so well, I mean, the whole Genius arc, obviously everyone knows that stable is becoming the mainstream. And as I said, why every country would have their own stables, you have to use it somewhere, paying. Naturally, that's the whole purpose of printing money, to pay, to have a monetary transaction, which is part of the PayFi, which is fintech, right? It's like it's really the whole fintech payment sector adding crypto into that, therefore forming into PayFi, and that goes all the way from remittance payment, big institution transfers, right, to whatever Forex exchanges. So everything within this usage, money transfer will be upgraded. So there'll be a massive revolution on that segment.
Very interesting. Okay, good to know. I mean, I can, especially in North America, where obviously I live, I can really see a lot of companies creating their own currencies for PayFi. You know, like it really does make a lot of sense. Like if you're a Walmart, or if you're a Costco, or you are a grocery store, I mean, you have these shitty reward programs right now, but you could probably do a hell of a lot more with your own sort of currency. I think it's gonna be very interesting there, and just allowing people to pay with your own native currency. It's gonna be really, really cool. Mate, this has been an absolute treat. I guess just one last thing. Current crypto market outlook, going back to that, you think all-time highs for the end of the year, gold's ripping. Do you think we're going to get another rate cut? Any hot takes on the market? Any predictions before we let you go today?
The best prediction is basically hold your Bitcoins, hold your hardcore assets. Don't drop it too fast. Keep trading, but don't leave the market. Crypto is the future. So stay in the spot. Stay tuned.
Crypto is the future. Stay in the hot seat, folks. Czhang, great episode, my friend. Really appreciate you coming on. Before we let you go, can you please let our listeners know where they can find you personally, and of course LBank online and on socials?
Yeah, well, I have my tweet, so you can find me there, right? My X, and then also
What's your X? What's your plug it? What's your X?
It's Czhang Lin on Twitter.
So does your full name?
Yeah. CZHANGLIN.
Gotcha. And LBank.
We can also follow LBank on X.
Amazing. Folks, what an episode with Czhang Lin, head of LBank Labs. He was bringing the noise today, bringing the heat, stablecoins, PayFi, LBank's growth, the current crypto market outlook. Huge shout out to Czhang and the team for making this happen. If you guys enjoyed this one, I hope you did. Please do subscribe, hammer that like button. We really appreciate you tuning in as always. It really means the world to us. And as always, we will see you on the next one, guys. Huge shout out to the team and back to the listeners, guys. Keep on growing those bags. As Czhang said, stay in the arena. Do not get cold feet. All-time highs, hopefully soon. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Keep on staying healthy, wealthy, and happy. And we'll see you on the next one. All the best. Ciao.